My note here is monitoring progression slash strength gain is limited for assessing muscle hypertrophy. So what I take this to mean is a lot of people will say, okay, in the last 4 weeks, I got stronger in my leg press, which means I for sure am gaining muscle. Now, what I have availed enough to literature, I've been on this bullshit long enough to know that that's not exactly true for a variety of reasons you're no doubt going to explain. But what I like to do is flip that and say, if you have gotten weaker on a lift over time and you've been practicing that lift, you might be losing muscle.
Yeah.
And by might, I mean you probably are. But because there are ways to get stronger without gaining muscle mass, and because muscle mass leads to strength gain, not in like pouring sand on a sand pile, but in building floors of a skyscraper, where if you're like, you know, the skyscraper is 100 floors and all the trucks show up with all the steel beams and the glass and all that shit, and they go into the basement to get into the elevators. And when the trucks go in, you're like, you look at the top floor, you're like, still the same height. You're like, there's a process here that takes time.